Hello everyone, this is Kronos with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how the concept behind of the screen GUI works. Okay, so as you saw before from my previous video, I have a little description on how this thing work, how you do it. And what I'm going to show you is this. Basically, the very basic thing of all. This is very basic. You might think that it's not really good because it's not in details. That's the reason why it's not so good. But basically, you get the gist of this. Now, when you click on this, this appears. When you click on it, it doesn't appear again. Really good example will be here. See how when I click on Game Pass, this pop up and it gives you a little image. Now, what I did was I made this a scrolling, but because there's not enough images, because the images doesn't go all the way past, I don't make it a scrolling image. Well, it is, but then it's not, because that's the screen which I made it that big. Now, if we were to press on an item, it gives you a little image with the name and description, and it gives you the cost. And once you click on this, it will show you. It says you already own this item, your account has not been charged. And so that works. Once you click begin, the menu pop up, and so on forth, and so on. Now, here's a more advanced version of basically what mine is. And there are a lot of concept between understanding understanding how this works. So I do like the way this is set up. It's very nice. It's showing you like you're in a normal life in a hotel with buildings, and you click on credit. Let's see what credit is. And it shows you these are all physical things, and it's basically showing you who are the creators. So you have Steven as a builder, Selvin as a builder, and then you have Ken Master Soul as a builder, and then Blocky Max Scripter, Kevin O, Mob Animations. Wow, I might have to ask him to do some stuff for me. Project Lead Scripting. So these two are scripting. I'm guessing what they're scripting is they script maybe the mob followings and basically the Pathfinder, how the skies, the trees, the leaves, the grass, once you enter a place, the music, and this is a building he's built. We're not specific on what they built. There's a mob and the animator. I haven't seen his work yet. I don't play this game, so I don't know, but I think what I'm more amazed is by the people who does mobbing and animations versus the people who script, because scripting you can learn, and it's very easy to learn. And so you see how this comes up. This is a single. Imagine this. Alright, I could even do it like here. Imagine that sword burst, and then you have play and credit, and then you have art. Alright, let's put this kind of side over here. So yeah, sword burst, you have play, you have credit, and you have art. Now, if you were just to imagine, you see how there's a line on there, and there's kind of like fading out here, fading down there. This for you, I'm going to tell you right away, is an image. So each of these individually is an image. Okay? And what this image is telling you is that it doesn't have to be an image. I could be wrong. It could be a thing which not an image, but I'm pretty sure it is an image. And this is why. And image just tends to work better. Now, I'm gonna make it green so you can see. When there's an image, it becomes image, right? And you can see the whole entire thing. But why are we only seeing the words and not the other stuff, right? What you do is you make this transparent. So you have a screen in the background. This is the background screen. I'm gonna make it black. I'm gonna make it gray. This is the background. What they have done is they have made this transparent, which is why you can see behind it. And then they have made the fading of this a lot less up here on the top and a lot less on the bottom. Same thing with this. They have made plate transparent. And so they did it. So credit. And art. And that's how to do it. Now, because this game does not have a good example of UnderstandingGUI, although they do have a good example of that, I'm going to explain it to you. Imagine screen GUIs are infinitely big, right? The screen, your screen, what you see when you play a game is what you see when you play a screen is this. This is what you see. That's what you see, and everything in it. And there's buttons inside and stuff inside, and there's multiple things. Now, when you zoom into the screen, oops. When you zoom in, right? I'll just do this. When you zoom into a screen, that little screen, this pops up. So this is what you see as a regular thing. And you see sword burst, play, and whatnot, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Alright? Well, and this is just one screen, but there are infinitely, this screen of which you play is infinitely big. So you see everything in the background, alright? So let's do this. Everything on the outside, which is red, is infinitely big, compared to what this is. So that is what you see. Now, this is what I mean by infinitely big, and the little white dot is basically your screen. But because we don't see every infinitely big place, because we don't focus on every infinite big place, we only focus on the red screen, on the white screen, which is why we see what we see. But so you can understand the concept, when we do this, we have a screen right here, and in this screen we can go into multiple places. So we can go here, and we can go here, we can go up and down, but we're going to focus on left and right. When we click these buttons, right, so this button, this red button takes you to the red side, and this black button takes you to the left side. So what it is doing is it is telling you, once you click on this black button, it takes you over here. Once you click on this red button, it takes you over here. Right? Or it could be, both of these could be in the same place, but when you click on the red, it is saying that this part, which should be red, let's make it red, this part pops up and appears in your screen like that. that is explaining that. Now we got that across. Let's actually use this as an example. We got this across. We're moving here, and now we're in this screen right here. And in this screen, once we click on this gray button, right? Once we click on this gray button, it takes us somewhere. It takes us here, right? It takes us over here. Once we click on, let's say, on an orange button, it takes us over here. Now these two screens are completely different, but they're also the same. They have the same concept. So the concept behind this is the same. The concept now once you click on this, we have an image and we have a description. Once you click on that, we have an image and we have a description, which is the same thing, but it's telling you that. Now, how can you make this not just a little box, but how can you make it into an image? Like, as I said before, it is the same concept. So we enter this place. Now we enter this. This one just went to here. Now you see how this is the image. Now if we were to make the image here, this is the image, and there are like squiggly lines, whatever, whatever over here, squiggly lines like that. We make everything transparent. So we will make this transparent, but now all we see is this. This is that. And when we move this in here, we will make this transparent, and now you can see this, and you can see the background. But what we do is we also make this frame transparent, so the only thing we see is this with this, and this frame, since this frame is transparent, this frame you can't see, but all you see is this. Now what you see is that. You see the image with the text button. And that's how you make a really nice looking thing. In my next video, which I'm probably going to make it after this, since this one is this is only 15-minute long screen recorder. I'm probably going to make it so you can understand how it works, how the screen works. Not necessarily how to do it, but how it looks like. Why not when you see it? So you have a better understanding of it. But this is just a concept. It's telling you the concept of what screen bring into another screen. I know it's really bad. I could have just spent my YouTube time and try to make it really nice, but I don't plan on doing that because I don't get much views. But that's how you do it, and that's how you do it. And catch me on the next video. Peace out.